Hello everyone, welcome back. Last week I taught you an amazingly useful exercise to discern sounds that are played harmonically or together. Think of it as chords. And that's a great part of ear training, to be able to understand the tonalities you're in and the relationship between the notes. Today I'm going to do something quite similar, but at the same time in a complete opposite direction, which is to focus on the melodic aspect of playing. In an attempt to make this video as useful as possible to as many people as possible, I will dispense with regular note names or syllables. So I won't be using do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I won't be using C, D, E, F, G, A, B. We'll just use a sound, any sound. I might sing la, la, la like this. I might do da, da, da. I might just do just hum it. If you know the theory behind the scales I'm going to show you today, feel free to use whatever nomenclature you're used to. But you don't need to do that. So if you just want to start out on your ear training, by all means just do la, 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 as I will. And you don't have to be a great singer, of course. I'm certainly not. And I'll make a fool of myself right in front of this camera, but you can do it in the privacy of your own home when nobody's listening. I've designed this ear training practice to develop over 3 levels, and we're going to apply all these levels to each of the scales in this video. But we're going to start with the most basic and common group of 7 notes, and that's the major scale. If you don't know how to play the major scale, worry not. Here's a tab for you. And I just want you to play the scale on your guitar while following along and singing along with your voice, like this. La 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 la. Just like that. And you do it a few times a day for a few days or a few weeks, depending on your current level. You might be able to do it right away, or you might need some work. Just keep doing it until you can do it flawlessly. La 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 la. And you get familiar with the sound of the major scale. Once we're comfortable following along and singing along to the guitar with our voice, we want to move up to level 2. Level 2 is very similar to level 1, but with a little twist. So basically we start the same way. We hit the root, la, but now I want to sing the next note of the scale slightly ahead of the guitar. So I start imagining the next sound before I actually hear it. All right, so something like this. La, 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 and then back. La, 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 la. So what I'm practicing now is to have a musical idea of what I want to produce with the instrument before I actually do it with my fingers. And finally we can move up to level 3, which is the most advanced for this video. And it's very simple in theory, but the idea is that we can produce the whole scale from here. And we can sing the whole thing by simply hearing a root. So I'll just play the same C as before. La, and now I'll sing a whole major scale. La 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 la, like that. And check it. That's good. So then I can move on to the rest of the video. If you're not sure of what you're singing, you can break this down into smaller groups. Maybe sing the first 3 notes. La, la, la. And check it. Slowly your ear will be able to retain more and more musical memory, so to speak, so you'll know exactly what you sung before you double check it. But if you need to, just maybe do ascending. La, 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 la. Right? And then descend. Just do enough notes that you can keep them into your musical memory for you to double check on them. Because of the way the major scale is built, we've only practiced 7 notes or 7 sounds right now with the major scale, whereas there are, of course, 12 total notes. And we want to really have all of them within our musical ear for instant recall. And the best way to make sure you have all of them practiced is to go through other scales, and we'll use the modes for this. If you know what the modes are, great. If you don't worry about it. We'll go through all of them very quickly. I'll give you tabs for them, and you can simply use them as ear training exercise. You don't have to know everything about them, all right? Neither the theory nor how to play them on the guitar. But instead of going to minor, which is what most people will do because it's the other most common scale, I will actually play now the 2 other major modes. And the reason is that they only have a 1-note difference to the major scale we've already practiced. All right, so the first one we're going to be using is called Lydian. And the Lydian scale is the same as a major scale with the 4th note raised a half step. So C major is C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Lydian is C, D, E, F sharp. G, A, B. La 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 la. Then I'll move up to level 2, where I'll try to be slightly ahead with my voice. La 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 la. And finally level 3, where I'll just play the root and sing the whole scale. La 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 la. Just like that. The other major mode is called Mixolydian, and again only has a 1-note difference to the major scale, and that note is the 7th note, which is lowered 1/2 step. So in the key of C, it's C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C. And one more time, I'm going to demonstrate all 3 steps for you. The first one is to simply sing along. La 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 la. Then I'll anticipate the sound. La 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 la, and then sing the whole thing. La 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 la. Check it. And there you go. So with these 3 major scales, major, Lydian and Mixolydian, we've already covered 9 out of 12 possible sounds. And now I'll demonstrate for you and show you how to play the other 4 modes. I won't be going through all 3 steps for the sake of brevity, but you should apply level 1, level 2, level 3 according to your right now level. So the next scale up I would play is minor. So we'll introduce some different intervals, and minor you can play like this on the guitar. I'll just sing it once for you so you can hear how different for the voice the minor 3rd and minor 6th are. La 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 la. Okay, and now based on the minor scale, we'll go up to Dorian, which doesn't use any new notes, and it goes like this. And finally Phrygian, which introduces the flat 2nd. Just like that. With these modes, you've covered all 12 sounds. There's one more mode, which is called Locrian. Again, practice each one on all 3 levels. As you try to work your way through everything I taught you in this video, I completely understand if you fall victim to some very conflicting emotions. On one hand, this is a very highly desirable skill. I think everyone can imagine and understand why they would want this. The ability to preview and hear stuff in your mind before you express it on your instrument is one of the most coveted skills any musician has. At the same time though, we're very quickly reminded of our current level when we try our hand at it and discover that we're way behind what we thought we were. Now, don't be discouraged. I've been gifted with some very long fingers and I have certain physical agility on the guitar, but my ear training was never great. I was really bad at it, and I probably had to work harder than maybe 80% or 85% of all my students on it to achieve some good results. So work with what you have and think that you don't have to go from all to nothing. You can work your way through the spectrum here, and if you start here and you can only advance to here in a few weeks or months, that's fine. You can still use that. Don't measure yourself as a failure until you reach, perfection, because ear training is a very fluid kind of thing, and one day you'll feel that you have it and the next day you feel that you don't, and slowly in time you'll see some incredible results. If you think you're not improving, trust me, you are, you just don't know about it. Sorry for the little bit of preaching, I couldn't help myself. If you are on my Patreon, during the week I will show you another little exercise you can use to build upon the things discussed in this video. I want to thank you all as always for being there, for your support, for your kindness, and for building this great community. I think we are really going somewhere now, so I really appreciate it. If you'd like to learn more stuff, here I'll leave you with 2 more videos. Maybe you can check them out. And if you'd like to support in any way the channel, please check out links below. There's music, there's books, there's all kinds of stuff. But no matter what, I look forward to seeing you next week, and have a great one. Bye-bye.